Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty sort of good here, I guess. Sort of really, not really though. Man, that video the other day I did, we were working on that weed whacker. Holy cow. I am definitely having some memory problems. Wow. I don't know what's going on lately. I think it's probably something stress induced, we'll say. As you know, I've been like just stupid busy here, and I don't know, I think it's starting to affect me. Honestly, like to be perfectly honest, I think it's really starting to affect me. So I don't know exactly what to do about it. May have to go see the doctor about it. I really don't want to just get on medication to make it all better. You know, I want to figure out what's going on here. So, but yeah, working on this carb the other day, and you know, taking it apart, and I took that picture, and then it was like I totally forgot that I unscrewed that screw already. It's kind of scary, you know, like I don't know what's going on, but it's not good. Not good. So you know, and I unscrewed that screw, and then I took that picture just, you know, before I took it all apart, because I knew I'd forget probably how to put it back together, and took that screw apart, and I'm like, oh, that's probably the problem there, and I had already undone it, but I forgot about it already. Like that's pretty bad. So, but anyways, it's got me a little concerned, but I did leave this thing out, and it had leaked again a little bit, so I guess that wasn't the problem. I know some of you were saying the tank vent, which is just in here, so I might just look into that. Maybe it's stuck open or something. I don't know. I'm not really 100% too worried about this right now. I'm more worried about myself and my health, so and whatever is going on there. But yeah, I believe that is the tank vent way back in here. It's loose. That's good. Not stuck right in, but we'll have to see if we can maybe get that out. I don't know if I can just clean it, or you have to just replace the thing or what, but kind of looks like I'm gonna need to take that carburetor all off again there to get into there. So oh man, so you're probably laughing. Oh man, how did he screw that up the other day just like that so fast? It's like, well, you know what, something's going on, and I don't know what, and I'm totally forgetting very short-term memory things. Like I don't know, I'm thinking it's probably stress-induced, but I'm starting to take some, I think it's vitamin B12 and multivitamin stuff. See if maybe that'll help me a little bit. I don't know. If it doesn't help, I'm gonna have to go see the doctor, I guess, because I mean, even this morning I got doing a couple of things. I had to go outside and open the gate, and I had my camera with me. I'm like, what else was I doing too? I had to do something else too, and I'm like, oh, I'll just put the camera down here, and then I'm like, oh crap, I forgot my phone or something inside. So I went to get my phone, and I come back out, unlock the gate, and I'm like, oh crap, now where did I put my camera? It's like, I just freaking put it down. I found it, but it's like, wow, that was within like 5 minutes, and I already forgot where I put this camera down. Like, holy freaking crap. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but anyways, it's not too good. But I don't know. I don't know. It's driving me nuts, and I don't know what to do about it. You know, like I say, well, you start losing your memory when you get older and stuff. It's like, well, yeah, but not that bad. Like even this, when I was working on this the other day, I had that little John Deere paper bag, okay, and it had the carb kit in it, which I have put over here. I did label it, and I put the carb kit over here and stuff, you know. And in the little paper bag, I had like 3 or 4 of these things. I think I remember showing you. I have absolutely no idea where I put it. I have lost it. It's gone. And I don't know what the heck or where the heck I put it. It's not laying around here anywhere. It's not there at all, so I have no idea. No idea where the frick it's gone. I don't even see the bag. So I have probably put it somewhere, whether it be like in my drawers of stuff here or what have you. I just don't know. And I can't remember. I cannot remember where I put it. Oh man, so it's like, holy frickin' crap, like what the heck is going on up here and stuff, you know, like that's screwing with me. And maybe it's just a vitamin deficiency, because they say nowadays that, you know, our vitamin depleted soils and the way we cook food and stuff, it's pretty much you're just eating like cardboard and stuff by the time it's all cooked and you get it in yourself. So that's why I'm trying to supplement things to see if that'll help me. But I mean, maybe I put it in here somewhere. Probably not. But you think I can freaking find it now? Nope. I have no idea. Oh man. But anyways, yeah, so this thing, let's go back to this thing, I guess. This thing did leak again. Not a lot, but it did. So I don't know. But I looked into the carburetors too. You can actually get a brand new carburetor all ready to go, bolt the wrong way you go, for $35, I think it is. So I mean, really, when you think about it, really there's no point in rebuilding these carburetors on these things when you can buy one for that. And the kit, I think, cost me like $15 or some odd dollars just for that, and then you still got to put the stupid thing in, you know, and fight with all those frickin' little parts and stuff. So, but anyways, I guess I'll do a bit of work on this. I'll take this carb off and see if I can get in here to that tank breather thing, which is down in here. I can't kind of see it yet, but let's get that apart first. I don't exactly know if that is what's going on though. I should actually probably, you know what I should do? I got to do some stuff first before I forget. Put that down there, and I'll get that down like that, so hopefully that should start leaking there. Okay. And what do we want to do here now? I just want to sort of mark this area with something here. Should just give it a little markage so I can sort of see maybe where it's kind of leaking from, because it could be a couple of places. It could be still leaking through that needle and seat, but it could also be coming through that air vent. I think those air vents are only supposed to go one way, so if it's stuck open, it's actually letting fuel kind of come down and around and out. But I'd like to see kind of where it's leaking from, so I'll let that sit there a few minutes. I don't want to leave it too long because it's going to end up, you know, bleeding, and then you won't see where it's leaking from. But it could be leaking out of that vent. There's a little hole on this far side here where it could be leaking from too. So, but anyways, I'll go try to get my brain back. And I got a funeral today too, so I got to go check that and make sure that's okay and get that all set up too. So yeah, I'll let that sit here, and then when I come back with the machine, I'll give her a check again, see what it's looking like. All right, let's have a look. See if this thing's leaked anywhere here. Oh, really? No, it's not leaked anywhere. Maybe it's only leaking if the pressure, you know, gets a little higher in the tank, and then it's forcing it through that breather, which is maybe stuck open, and then it comes out. Ooh, it would come out this little where is it now? This little hole here, I think. No, this one here. Sorry, that one there. That's hooked to the little breather thing, but yeah, I don't see any leakages there, so we'll leave her maybe down a little longer. I'll go back and set up this grave if I can get this stupid thing to sit here. Oh my goodness, are you freaking kidding me? There. Maybe she'll sit there now that it's off its thing. I want to get her perfect, you know. Okay, stay. So anyways, I got something neat to show you outside here. Someone's been busy building all night long. And I don't know if I've got the sun in the right position now. When I went out this morning it was kind of cool, so let's go over here and have a look. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but this guy's built his web here. So you can maybe see the web right there. He's run a string all the way across to the edge of this sign here. So that's his anchoring point there on this sign. I really don't know if you can see it, but I can't quite see it in my thing, but that's a long string he's run across there. You can sort of see it there. So he's run this string all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down to his anchor point over here. And then he's put one there, and then it pulls that way. I don't know how they do that. That is really actually kind of cool. But it's hard to kind of see it. You need to get something behind it. But that's a long string. So he's actually ran right here. He split it, and it goes out like this. So that's pretty sweet. I like that. That's cool. Some ingenuity there, eh? Holy cow. How he figures how to do that, I have no idea. Okay, let's check her now. Let's see, this is about an hour or so later. I don't know, I forgot when I did it last. No, honestly, about an hour. It hasn't leaked at all. Well, what the crap. Okay, maybe I'll go give it a little run. Get things cycling through it. And then we'll put her down and see if she'll leak. Okay, that got a good, good 10-minute run anyways. I don't know, I forget. Anyways, 10-minute run. So, let's take all this off again here. And everything's good and dry. Just line her back up. Funny thing happened though, I went and started it up there. And it didn't want to take any full throttle. Like, I'm like, what the frick? It ran fine yesterday. So I got my little screwdriver on high speed, opened it up, cleaned it up, and you know, it doesn't give you a whole lot of adjustment on these because they've got restrictors on it, so you can't put it too far to tune, right? So I just, you know, back and forth with it, and then it was fine. So it's almost like there was something stuck in that jet. Sucked through, burnt it out, away we went, and now it's fine. I don't know, it was weird. Weird. But anyways, let that sit a few more minutes, I guess. Go maybe do some mowing or whatever. And we'll see if we can see. Oh, come on. This is just not... There we go. We'll see if we can see if it's leaking now. Then it's got a bit of heat to it. Or maybe it's just after it runs it leaks out of it or something. I don't know. But it's enough to soak the dewy to make it not want to start again. So anyways, we'll leave her there, go do some mowing, and we'll check her when we get back. Okay, the memory's working. Starting to come back. I had a thought about where I put these. The new ones. I'm like, okay, think I remember putting them on a nail. You know, like sliding them on a nail. And I'm like, sure enough, I look over here and they're up here on the nail. Completely simple, and I totally forgot where they were. Totally forgot where they were. Oh, what am I going to do, boys? What am I going to do? You know, that's something I don't actually have, is a spot for like still stuff. I've got a spot for John Deere stuff in this cabinet out here, but not a spot for the chainsaw stuff, you know, still stuff. Like I could maybe, well, it's got some John Deere in it. It's got some John Deere in it, and some more John Deere in it, some more John Deere in it. Just a little bit of bolts and old crap. I'm not sure if even I have an empty drawer or anything. Could maybe use this. These are actually snowblower for the snowblower bearings, spares for that little snowblower over there. That guy should be all right. I haven't really put many hours on it. I think it's these ones that are the special ones. They're like a hexed bearing. The inside race on the inside is like a hex shaft. Very expensive. But we could put those there. Looks like I need to clean out this drawer. Or do I have somewhere better I could put these? Maybe up in here. See, at least I remember where that is. I can't believe I remembered where those. Man, I'll tell you. I'm only 38 years old and I'm losing my memory already. That's really not too good. But anyways, I'll get this cleaned out later on here, and then I'll put the still stuff in here. Some old junk. Oh, anyways, I'll go do some mowing, and look at this already. This thing's only sat here for about 5 minutes. So yeah, it is coming out that breather thing there. It's all wet right there. It's not leaking now, but let's set her up like that and see what happens. Yep, there she goes. So that the breather's leaking. She's leaking. Leaking out of the breather. That breather dewy. Okay, so that's good. Well, now I want to take this apart and see if I can fix that. Or have to maybe order new ones, I don't know. Okay, so back to her. So that breather is leaking. I never even honestly, totally, completely didn't even think about that the other day. Anyways, I wonder if part of my memory stuff is from possibly not sleeping the greatest. I sleep pretty good, but I don't think I'm sleeping very soundly. You know what I mean? I'm not sleeping. Like I wake up in the morning and way earlier than I should. Like I think this morning was 5:30. Kind of groggily up and whatever, and I fall asleep fine. Like I sometimes don't even make it through a credit, so if you start watching a movie, I'm out. Come on. So yeah, I just, and maybe I'm just not sleeping well at night again or something. I don't know. What the heck? Stupid nuts. Okay, so now, what else we gotta take apart? I don't know if I have to take this whole thing right apart. Oh, I need that screwdriver again. Hang on. Little tiny torques just to let go of this side of this cover here. Okay, so that's free. I think I gotta take this carburetor off again here, unfortunately. Which really kind of sucks just to get in there, because it's gonna have to come up and out of the tank and that carburetor's gonna be in the way. If you know what I mean. Hopefully you guys know what I mean, because I have no idea what I mean sometimes. I don't know, I think I do know what I mean sometimes. Like I know what I'm doing at the time, but then it's like you look back like 5 minutes after and it's like, what the frickin' crap? Why would I do that? Why would I have done that? Or it's all part of it, I guess. I don't know. Part of getting old or something, or I don't know. It's funny because I don't believe any of my other family members, past and present and past, ever had memory problems. My grandmother, wow, she had Ooh, that was hot. She had heart problems and stuff, but I'll tell you, she was right to the very last day. Wow, smart and right sharp as a tack, you know. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so it's this little tube thing that's hooked to that piece. That's another thing I've been having, is trying to remember what name is what. Like, that's a filter housing, I guess you would call that. For frig's sakes, eh? I don't know, guys. I'm losing my brain. Okay, these should just slide right off again. And that should come out of that vacuum tube and be good to sit there. And now, I don't know how that actually comes out of there, if it just plops out or if I gotta reach in underneath and... I don't think that was right. Ow, freaking hot. Unless that's just a cap that snaps on, maybe. Okay. Looks like a little screeny filter thing in there. Let's see if I can get it off of this housing, maybe. Okay. Let me grab another towel here. Getting covered with gas. So, as far as I know about these things, it shouldn't go both ways. Which it's not. Ugh. It should allow air into the tank but not back out. Which I think maybe it is getting a little bit out. Oh, that's freaking nasty. Okay, let's just slide this guy out of the way here a bit. I might just order some new little tank vents. I don't know. Shouldn't probably need too many of them, I wouldn't think. But he's probably got them in stock up at the dealer there, anyways. But so there's just like a little piece of like a cottony kind of stuff in there. I guess that's like your little valve or something. I don't really exactly know how that works, but I'm gonna try something here if it'll work. Hang on. Okay, so what I'm gonna try here is put this little guy on my like brake bleeder thingy to the vacuum pumpy thing here, and we'll give her some suction. You can see that's going down. So that's where we're bleeding through. That should probably hold that. Putting quite a suction on her there, but that should, yeah, that thing's no good. Darn it. Put a big suction on her, see what happens. Pulling her down pretty quick. Well, I could kind of feel a little bit when I was breathing on it too there, so I guess that's not so good. I will probably order some of those, and I don't know if there's something stuck in there or what, but anyways, Could be leaking through the thing too. You never know, right? Little tiny piece of foam in there. And off goes the glasses. That little retainer thing to keep the foam from coming out. So yeah, we'll have to order some of those, I suppose. I'll give the John Deere guy a email there and see if he's got them or not. Okay, fired off an email to him. I'm hoping that I wish I had one, like a new one I could test here too. I don't have one right now though. I've got ones in my other machines, but I don't want to tear all that apart just to test the stupid tank vent out. So, yeah. But that was definitely leaking out there. So, little culprit, eh? Dirty, dirty, dirty culprit. Anyways. Well, I'll wait to hear back from him. And I don't know if I'll be able to run up and grab those today or not. But I have a funeral coming in and they're not going to be here till 3. And I texted them this morning. I said, well, you know, I'm all set up here if you want to come earlier because there's apparently no family coming. It's just bringing the lady up, putting her in. Away we go. So, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, we'll leave her like that for now, I guess. Alright, so he got back to me. He's got one in stock. I'm like, well, maybe order me a few more and then I'll go get them when they come in. I got, I think, 5 of them or something, so probably never need them except, you know, this one, but, you know, it's kind of maybe good to have. I'll keep them in stock. And we'll replace that and she should be good. So this, yeah, this should let air in, which it does, but it shouldn't let air and fuel come out, which it was when we put the suction onto it. Not as much, so mind you, but these are $5.50 or something apparently for that. So I'll just get some new ones and then we'll plunk a new one in and go from there. So, ooh, lots of oilies in there. Actually, I should look in there just to see how the port's looking. Which is probably fine on this side. It's usually the other side that'll get kind of grummed up. Oh yeah, this is, I forgot this was valve. See, forgot again. So you can't really see much in there except the valve stem coming through. I forgot again. But anyways, funeral people will be here momentarily, so I better go do that, I guess, before I forget. And man, oh man, then we'll go back in a bit. Well, I guess that's about her for today. Funeral's all done out there and all cleaned up, and I went and filled a bunch more sinky ones, I guess we'll call them. Yeah, sinky ones. There was a couple areas back there that I really needed to get done. They're really starting to bother me and stuff, and so I was like, okay, let's get these frickin' done. So now we need rain. We need lots of rain. I've got one other section I worked on back there too the other day that I've got all finished, so it's all good. I've got one section back there that is, oh, it's in a complete frickin' mess for dips and sinks and stuff, and I don't know where to start with that one. Holy crap, there's so much dippy spot. You pretty much have to like start pulling topsoil from one end and drag it right to the other end and, you know, seeder again. I think that's what I'm gonna probably have to do, because it's one of the older sections where there's a lot of their old bigger stones, like the real bigger ones, and I guess back then they never had vaults or anything like that for the burial, so it's just lots of caskets in the ground, and you'd think after so many years they'd stop sinking, but apparently they don't. You fix it one year and the next year it's like, what the crap, I just fixed that and now it's screwed again. So not much fun, but anyways, we'll work on that someday here. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to just start bringing bucket load and drop it and drag it, and then drop another one and drag it, drop another one and drag it, and then just try to smooth it out and then seeder all and go from there. It makes the place look even worse though, you know, if there's something green there, like if there's dips and doo-doos and stuff, or dips and whatever you call them, sinky things, you know, I don't like to leave the real bad ones, but a little dishy sinky one's really not too bad, but at least it grows the green stuff and it doesn't look so bad. But as soon as you load it with topsoil And like this year's been horrible for trying to get stuff to grow. No water, no rain. It just looks like, what the heck's going on here, you know? So I really don't want to do too much, you know, but it's got to be done. So, but anyway, slowly we're working on it here, and things have slowed down a little bit for burial-wise, it seems, right now. It's still busy. It's just random people coming buying graves. Like, it's never been like this. So I don't know why all of a sudden it started to do this, but anyways, whatever. See, there was something else I wanted to say now too, and I forgot. But anyways, so yeah, I worked on some of those today, so they're good to go. Like I say, we just need some rain now, because it's not gonna do anything if I stand there in water. I've tried it before, stand there in water for like an hour, and nothing happens. You get like a day of rain or whatever, and it's like what the crap, you know? You can't stand there and pour like 200 gallons on each one from your hose. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So rain, 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 you need rain. So, but anyways, rain also makes the other grass grow, and now that's sort of taken off a little bit on us too, you know, so I gotta try to catch up to that too. So anyways, lots of fun. What else would I be doing if I wasn't doing that, eh? Probably not much. But anyways, yeah, so next Monday here is actually a holiday. It's Labor Day. It's like the day before the kids go back to school, and so that's exciting. There is a tractor show we might go to on Sunday. I don't know yet though. I've been to this one before, and it's not super tremendously awesome. They don't do any steam stuff there because of insurance reasons. So right there, it's like, oh, you don't do steam? That's boring as crap. So I don't know if we're gonna go to it or not. I'm not too sure. So. But there was another one, I think it's in the middle or near the end of September. Maybe we'll do that one too. I've never been to that one, so that might be alright. But I don't know. Our fall fair is this weekend here. We have fall fair, you know, every year here, and they've got some tractor stuff up in there. No steam stuff though. So I don't know. I might not even get to that either. I don't know right now. I don't really know. So, but tomorrow I do have a Farm Sim Saturday for you guys. We worked on that a little bit this morning before I come to work, and got her finished and rendering. It should be done now. I just have to get it uploaded and stuff. But anyways, I guess that's about it for today. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this stress and crap here at this job, but holy cow, it's starting to get to me, you know. Like, I have no idea how they expect one person to keep up to it all. There's no freaking way I can be in like 4 places, 5 places at the same time, which really annoys me. But and why recently it's done this, I don't know. Like I said it before, I have no idea why it's gotten so busy all of a sudden. Because put more stuff in my still box. Still, I have to change that from wire to still. But anyways, whatever. But yeah, I don't know why it's gotten so busy. But it's too much, I think, for one person. So I might have to do something about that soon. And exactly what, I don't know yet. But I think that stress is kind of getting to me a little bit. And I either need some time off or I need someone else here helping me or something. But it's kind of weird because I wouldn't need someone else all year. You know, in the wintertime, it's just basically snow and doing your funerals and your phone work, basically. Where in the summertime, you got all the grass and, you know, all this other stuff to do. There's way more stuff to do in the summertime. So, but anyways, I got a little mini vault here. I'll show you guys. It's kind of cool for cremations. It's in this box here, so this is for tomorrow. So I got to get her out anyways. So it comes with this rubbery kind of, if you remember, you older fellers remember the old window putty. That's what that is. Basically, it goes around the inside of the lid. I don't honestly really think it does anything. But peace of mind, I guess, right? So, but yeah, there's the lid. That's the lid. There's the box. So I don't know why there's a big hook of styrofoam in here, but okay. Ooh, that's really hard stuff too. That's the box. So it gives you enough room in there for your cremation to go in, and when you're done, you put the putty on the inside of the lid. So just around this lip here, sticks down pretty good, and then you put that on, drop her, squish her down. I usually put the box in the hole and put the lid on after. And I guess with the weight of the dirt, pushes down and it squishes out that stuff around the lip there. So, yeah, that is for tomorrow. And yeah, I think you can actually put 2 cremations in there. So these things are kind of neat because, you know, the cremation won't get, you know, crushed by dirt and rot away or whatever as fast. But what happens then is I've had to do a couple of these now, where we'll say put the wife in there or the husband in there, and 20 years down the road the husband or the wife dies, whatever, and then we got to find this thing and dig it up without wrecking it, because it's only like a fiberglassy kind of stuff, and then you know, clean it all off and then try to open it again and then put the second one in, put it back in. It's good peace of mind, but when you gotta disturb these and try to get them out again, it's a real pain in the arse. So I kind of don't like that too much. But anyways, that's what that is. So that's probably about maybe 20 by 20 or so wide, 20 by 20 by I think it's 18 or so high. And yeah, there you go, cremation box. But anyways, I guess that's about her for today. I guess I'll head her home. I got the machine on here. I'll just take it all home with me and I can just go in the morning and do it. Oh, frick, I better make sure all the doors are locked. Oh, before I forget. Before I forget, again. That one's good. I know I just locked that one, I'm pretty sure. I'll just make sure the back door is good, and it's good. Oh, losing the memory. I don't know. All I can say is I'm going to try to take some multivitamins for a while, and then maybe some of that vitamin B12 I think they say is good for brain functional stuff. See if that helps. So other than that, I don't know. Other than that, the freaking leaves are still changing. Anyways, let's fire it up here. I do have to do an oil change on this thing as well. I know, 50 hours. Funny thing is, though, I read the manual, found it. I did find the manual. You're only supposed to change the hour. See what I mean? You're only supposed to change the oil every 500 hours on that thing. That's what the manual said. I'm like, that seems kind of weird. 500 hours, wow, that'll be good and thick and gluey by then, so I don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna do it at 50 and then maybe every 100 after, I think. 500 seems like kind of a lot, but yeah, that's right out of the manual. That's what they said. So weird. I think it was every 500 hours or once a year. They also gave you the once a year option. But I guess, you know what, it's probably actually getting close to a year now anyway since we got that thing. I actually don't really remember now. Something like that, but anyways. I guess I'm home. Long commute. We'll catch you, I don't know when. Tuesday. I'm off Monday, the frick with it. We're gonna go do some stuff maybe this weekend, and I don't know. I'll catch you guys sometime next week. I just can't really tell you when. But anyway. anyways, that's it. I'm home. Thanks again for watching. Sorry for the whatever you would call that today. I guess it's almost a breakdown, I guess you'd say, but think I'm pretty stressed out, so I don't know. I just gotta figure something out. Maybe try to take some vitamins, see if that helps a little bit, and we'll go from there. That's all we can do. So anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you next week sometime, I'm sure. I gotta get up sometime next week and get those vents for that thing throw back together, so most likely that'll be the next video, unless we go to this tractor show on Sunday. But I don't know, I might want to take the kids somewhere else kind of before they go back to school. They don't kind of generally really like the tractor shows too much because they're kind of boring for them, I guess, you know. But we'll see. Maybe we'll go do something else with them, I don't know. But anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.